We're at that time of the year where we need to start talking about restraint collapse. This is especially important if you have a neurodivergent child, but even a neurotypical child goes through this. And that is when they are on their best behavior or masking or whatever words you want to use for it, keeping their feelings in all day at school. They come home, they take off their backpack, and all their big feelings fall out of it. Maybe they fight with their siblings, maybe they're irritable with you, maybe they're just tired, maybe they are emotional. Here are some things you can do. Plan for the transition. Know what they struggle with at that time of day and set them up for success. Structure their day in a way that allows them to do a calming or coping activity right when they get home, or do a physical activity right when they get home. I suggest talking to them about this beforehand, so it's just part of the routine. Being aware of afternoons with activities that are so busy that they don't have a second to breathe and decompress. And being patient with them for the first few weeks while they're adjusting, because it's always going to happen, but it's probably going to be more intense during transition periods where they're getting used to going to school. Here's how you tell what kind of activity may be useful. 1, you can ask them. 2, you can know what type of kid you have. So my child, my son, I know when he comes home from school, he is tired and he needs like sensory cocooning and downtime in a way that he does not want to be physically active. He does not have like an excess of energy or anger. It is more withdrawn and quiet, and will tend to be more emotional. And if his alone time is interrupted, that is when he will become angry. So we've structured downtime into his after school routine. Now, if you have a kid that's coming home, bouncing off walls, picking fights with siblings, and being like maybe more aggressive, then that is when I would say like physical activity is the thing you need to plan for after school. But it doesn't have to be. It could even be just going outside and hanging out outside, doing chalk, doing something creative. Really, the things you want to focus on are creativity, sensory stuff, and physical activity.